Hello, Solo Sue here, and I want to talk about cruise ship spas. Most of the mainstream cruise lines have some form of spa on board. In fact, it tends to be quite a moneymaker for them. In many cases, the spas are run by a different company. The people in them are not actually employees of the cruise line, but of the spa company instead, and then it's sort of contracted out to them. Now that said, these spas tend to have a lot in common. They offer an array of services, including various types of massages, haircutting and styling, manicures and pedicures, and some offer more advanced services. I've seen teeth whitening, Botox and other wrinkle treatments, acupuncture, footprint and body fat analysis. The list is as varied as the facilities themselves. I've also seen prices run from the affordable to the level I like to call yikes. Mind you, where the yikes level kicks in will depend on your perspective, I guess. Having seen many of the spas on board the ships I have cruised with since the industry restart, I wanted to showcase some of what they have in common. Not everyone likes to spend their cruise time in a spa, but for those who do, I will be comparing the spa facilities and some of their options between Carnival and Princess ships. I have also used spas on Ovation of the Sea, but sadly I did not capture a spa tour of their facilities, so we're just going to settle for the 2 brands and 4 ships. It is fairly rare to have footage of 4 different ships' spas in one video. Usually, travel bloggers will stick to a single voyage for a series of videos. I myself certainly do. And so the opportunity to see several different ships and do a direct comparison is fairly rare. I wanted to provide you with the option of seeing 4 spa facility tours without the hard sell that usually accompanies those tours. I've silenced all the audio so you can focus on the spas themselves. In some cases, it's fairly easy to tell what they were talking about, but it's really about seeing the facilities and making a decision about which one appeals the most to you. We begin with the Carnival Panorama and their Cloud 9 Spa. This is the thermal suite, which has a range of heated loungers that look out over a lovely view of the scenery outside. There is a very nice pool, 2 kinds of showers, and a good selection of sauna rooms. Some of them have dry heat, some of them are steam, there is an infrared, there's just a wide range of offerings in this spa, so it's really nice. Now I will say not all of them will have that pool, so if this is something that appeals to you, then this might be the facility for you. Okay, moving on, we have the Lotus Spa on the Grand Princess ship. Princess spas seem to focus more on the individual services they can provide rather than sort of a public space in their spas, so we see more of a focus on individual services that they can provide. These include things like getting your hair cut, both men and women, and of course, getting your hair styled for those formal portraits. Since a single company manages the spas on many different cruise lines, we see much the same menu of massage types regardless of which line we are on at the time. Bamboo, Swedish, hot stone, and various poultice massages are found almost everywhere. The same can be said of the fire and ice manicure and pedicure. I have seen that many times in many places. Princess spas offer 3 brands of wrinkle treatments: Botox, Restylane, and Dysport. These are the treatments that bring the highest prices in the spas, and you can drop some serious money if you want to do a full facial reboot, so to speak. Moving on to Carnival Radiance, the newly redone ship. This was the Aroma Steam Room, although it's not on right now, and that's why she didn't really show it. There's not much to see with all the lights and everything off. This was the infrared sauna, and it had a Himalayan wall of salt in the back. That's what that lighted wall is. It's made of Himalayan salt. Pretty crazy. And then further on here we have your traditional sauna. And look at those views. You really can't beat those views for a sauna. As Panorama does, this ship also has these heated loungers that let you gaze out onto the scenery as we cruise along. And of course, we have towels here. They have also the 2 different kinds of showers for you to enjoy. One is steam, and I believe the other is rain. What it does not have, however, is that lovely pool that the Panorama had, which I would miss, quite frankly. I mean, the loungers are all well and good, but that pool really sort of pushed that spa over the top, in my opinion. Now we also have, this is a public sauna. It's another traditional sauna, only it's right next to the gym, so there's no cost to use it. As with the other 2 ships, there is a full-service hair salon and nail salon, so you can get all the services you would expect. Of course, the manicure, pedicure, I believe that was teeth whitening, and the updos for formal night and that sort of thing. So anything you would expect. Here's the pedicure chairs, and there's the manicure stations. Our final spa is on Enchanted Princess, their brand new ship. And we have the same kind of focus on the individual services that we had on the Grand Princess. So a lot of little rooms here for getting, men and women's haircuts, and a lot of different sort of individual kinds of services that you would expect in this kind of facility. Now, this tour is not showing all of the treatment rooms for the massage therapies and other kinds of therapies where they have acupuncture or some of the other services that they have, including the same ones that we saw on the other Princess ship that run quite pricey. But rest assured, they are in fact available on this ship. Go a little further, you can see that those are the treatment rooms for teeth whitening, another fairly pricey activity you can get done at the spa. And we end with the nail salon and hair cutting and styling areas. And we are done with our spa tours for all of the ships. So there you have it. 4 different spas on 4 different ships across 2 cruise line brands. They were somewhat similar, and yet significant differences were present depending on which one you were looking at. So you would have to decide for yourself, what is the most important thing at the spa for you? Are you interested in the wrinkle treatments? Are you interested in having your teeth whitened? Do you want to have acupuncture? What kinds of facilities appeal most to you? And what kinds of services do you really want to make sure that you can experience on your trip? These are decisions that, of course, will vary from person to person and budget to budget. But it is nice to know that if you really want to go all out for your relaxation, whatever that means to you, that the spa treatments are available for you. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Do you use the spas on the ships? What kinds of things do you like to do? And which of these appealed most to you? Is there another line whose spas I should be looking at for comparison as well? And is there any kind of treatment that you really recommend to anybody, regardless? Let me know in the comments. And until next time, Solo Sue signing off.